Hi guys, so that completes our first game of Season 12, and for the past 2 weeks we've been playing Gunsmoke, released by Capcom in 1985. This game's an absolute classic. Great setting with the Wild West theme, interesting controls with the 3 buttons, being able to shoot angled left, straight ahead and angled to the right. It's super frantic with loads of enemies on screen, and boy is it hard. Just completing the first level is a real challenge, and it gets more difficult from there. There are lots of enemies everywhere, and they can easily end up behind you, when you can only fire forwards. Despite this, it really is a good time though. The only downside is with the 3 buttons, it really knackers your hand. I played a few times, but couldn't really play more than a few credits on each go. This one proved popular, so let's take a look at the scores. I've had 22 scores sent to me, which is the most for quite a while. We've got returns from Charlie Farr, Pingy, Sinisteve and King Lizard, and we've got a new entry from BL85 Gamer. Our guys at the bottom, missing out on the points, would have died on level 1. From Luke through to Retro Arcade Challenge, those guys probably would have died on level 2. Ian in 13th is in the first over 100,000, that's getting to level 3, and that probably includes everyone through to Blue Yak in 6th. I'm there in 10th with 120,000. Our top 5 then is My Retro Tech with 160,000. I think that's probably level 4. And then 4th and above, those guys are a chunk ahead again. We've got Paul with 250,000, great score there. In 3rd, Graham, our 2nd place from last season, he got 260,000. And then our top 2 are 2 of our returners. Pingy doesn't play often because he only plays on real hardware, and he's got the PCB for this. He scored 270,000 on stream. And then at the top, our winner of this game for Season 12 is the exact same winner as our winner for Season 1. And that's Charlie Farr. He's really good at this game, and he popped a score of 295,000 in 15 minutes before the deadline. He did subsequently increase, but it was a little late. To be honest, I'd be shocked if either Dave, Charlie Farr that is, and Pingy make the 5-game minimum for the season, so actually it's probably Graham who's done the best here. Our winner of last season, Big Juffa, spent most of his time playing Daimahu for the last 2 weeks. He's down in 12th, so there's a bit to do to catch up to the rest of the field. Given we've only had 1 game, we don't need to see the leaderboard. So let's see what our next game will be. So, onto our selection of games from Season 2. I've had 15 games sent to me, and the most popular choice was Rainbow Islands. That had 5 votes. I also got a couple of votes for Baloo Balook, Raiden, and Kung Fu Master. My choice was Pengo. So let's set things going and see what we get. Okay, slowing down. Oh, not Kung Fu Master. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, a choice from Paul. And Paul, to be honest, did really well on Gunsmoke. Kung Fu Master is a tough old game. Gunsmoke is tough. Kung Fu Master is a different kind of tough. And it will kick your ass again and again. A classic nonetheless, though. So, yeah, I'll go make a video and be back in a sec. Our next game is Kung Fu Master, released by Irem in 1984. I absolutely hate this game. From my perspective, it's one of the worst arcade games. But plenty seem to like it, and the game is extremely iconic. It's one of the first side-scrolling action games, and it's one of few games to actually have a story, albeit a basic one. You play as Thomas, the Kung Fu Master, as he fights his way through the various levels to save his girlfriend Sylvia from the crime boss Mr. X. You can move left and right, jump, duck, punch, and kick. You only have a 4-way stick, so the controls do take a bit of getting used to, and you have very little time to react in various situations. Die, and it's back to the beginning of the level. At the end of each level there's a boss, but I've only ever seen the first boss. We'll be using the world ROM and default settings, that's kungfum.zip. Before we finish, let's take a look at the games from Season 3 that we're playing next time. Season 3 had a number of iconic games. The only ones I maybe don't like are Section Z or Volfied. The others are all pretty good. We had Aliens, Asteroids Deluxe, Carnival, Choplifter, Dig Dug, Joust, Mr. Do, Shinobi, Star Force. Those were all iconic, excellent games. So get your selections over to me. I'm looking forward to seeing what we get. I think this might have been the season that Big Juffa joined us. I know he's excellent at Star Force. I think he destroyed everyone on that game. I'll probably be going for Carnival, although we definitely don't want Charlie Farr playing that game. He's the main world record holder. I hope you all enjoy playing some Kung Fu Master. I certainly won't. And I'll be back in a couple of weeks with the scores. See you then.